Well, guys, I'm back. Sort of. Here's the deal. A lot has happened, and something major has happened that you guys kind of knew about, but that I didn't officially announce. Ashley and I have welcomed our first kid, little boy, to this world. Just over, by the time I upload this video, he'll be just over 3 weeks old. So he's still a newborn, and we're still, trying to adjust our lives and everything. So yes, we have not been to the parks in a little bit. Obviously, I haven't uploaded in a while, as you guys have been able to tell. Here and there, we'll be getting back to videos. But anyway, I'm gonna have this one up, and then hopefully back to park vlogs the following Saturday or so. But anyway, guys, we have a slightly different video today, still centered around pin trading and Disney and all that. But it's kind of a touchy subject. We've had some Disney news. Obviously, recently we had the Disney After Dark, or whatever it was called, pin trading event in Walt Disney World at Coronado Springs. I think that was like 2 Saturdays ago. So we got to look at new pins coming to the parks, and we're going to take a look at those. Specifically mystery pin boxes and pin packs. So mystery boxes, you're getting 2 pins. Pin packs, you're getting like 5. And they do have some pin packs where you get like 1, I think. But anyway, we're going to be looking at those specifically, because those are mainly what we tend to collect and trade at the parks and with other guests and so on and so forth. Also, we got a little bit of pin mail. So I got some pins off eBay, and I'm going to show you guys those as well. And finally, we got to talk about Disney increasing the price of their pins. And again, specifically their pin packs and pin boxes. So anyway, we're going to cover all that in this video. So strap in. We got a lot to talk about. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. And after I talk about pin pricing and just new pins that came out or are coming out, I'll show you guys this pin mail that I got. And yeah, then we will go from there. So let's get right into it. I do want to start off with, so I mentioned that I got some pins from eBay. I do want to start off by kind of taking a look at eBay and just the whole pin buying and researching process, just to kind of help you guys out if possible. And yeah, hopefully this kind of helps you guys out with your pin shopping. Here we are on my eBay account, and firstly, I want to go to my watch list. This is my current watch list. I haven't looked at a whole lot the past couple days, but I was just watching a few things. And today is Wednesday, September 25th. So obviously some of these will be over by the time this video gets uploaded. But anyway, I was looking at this one. It's a lot of 15 Disney Star Wars pins. And they're pretty nice pins. Majority of them are from Galaxy's Edge. And then you've got this Halloween one, which I like. We do have that one. Obviously have this one. We've built lightsabers. Don't have any of these Black Spire Outpost Galaxy's Edge pins, but they're pretty cool. Do not have, actually might have, no, we do not have that Rise of Skywalker pin. There's a chance we have that one there. I think we have that. We do have that one. Might have that. Do have these 3. We at least have these 5 here, and that one, and possibly a couple others. But anyway, yeah, that's a lot. 15 really nice, high quality pins, and currently it's at 50 bucks. When I first looked, I first caught it at it was about 32 bucks when I first caught the listing. But anyway, guys, that's way under what those cost. If it does go, it's probably going to go for around, I'd venture to say it goes for around 60. when it's all said and done. You get a couple people bidding at the last second, just kind of drives it up a bit. You get people that they have a max bid. So like they'll set a max bid, and whatever that may be, that'll take them to the top, and then whatever cushion they have after that. I'm sorry, I'm not explaining that very well, but that's kind of the deal. And I'm assuming the high bidder has a cushion up to, I don't know, mid-50s, up to 60 maybe. So other people will bid, assuming it's at 50, they'll say, okay, let's go to 51 or whatever, and that'll keep, and as they keep bidding, that'll keep taking it up to the max cushion of whoever is the high bidder, and then we'll go past that if people bid more than whatever. But anyway, that is that listing. Let's take a look at another one. So yeah, here's a lot of 10 Pirates of the Caribbean pins. These are pretty nice, actually. So excuse the picture quality. The lister or seller didn't take the cleanest photo, but you can still kind of get a picture of these pins. They're all very nice pins. I really like that one and that one. That one's really cool too. So I mean, honestly, they're all cool. We have that one. We have that one, I think. Definitely have that one. I think we traded for that as well. Don't have any of the rest of these, I don't think. But, oh, that one's really cool. It's got like a little gem on it too. But anyway, yeah, that's another lot of pins. Currently it's at 46 bucks. Let's see where it started. This one started at 20 bucks. And honestly, guys, these are kind of old pins, and they are pretty nice. So honestly, like, that's definitely worth it. Like, I also tend to look at pin lots that are going to be worth my money, and that's one of them. So yeah, this lot of 12 Star Wars pins on their cards. I assume, you know, they haven't been used or whatever. So yeah, you get 12 of these for 100 bucks. So the seller had it at 100 starting bid, and no one touched on these. So someone hopped in here at the last second, bid 100, and they ended up getting this pin lot, which was awesome. So that's good for them. I did not bid for it because I don't know. I didn't really want to drop 100 bucks right then for these. I really do like them. They are really cool. But yeah, I personally didn't want to drop 100 bucks right there on these 12 pins. But again, that's a really good deal for these. You got 12 pins on their cards for 100 bucks. So shipping was $8.18, which is, you know, that's a little much, but at the same time, you did get a good deal, good price on the pins themselves. And yeah, these are very cool. All right, so next thing I want to touch on is actually buying, or like looking at pins to buy and kind of doing your research. There is one other great place. It's called Disney Trading Pins For You. If you haven't heard of them, link in the description. Go check them out. Really great pins at a great price. We have been buying our traders from her for, goodness, years and years now. And yeah, we're always pleased with our orders, and we're always getting great pins at a great price. So definitely go check out Disney Trading Pins For You. Link in bio. Sorry, link in description. Link is in the description, not the bio. We have a newborn in the house. I'm not getting any sleep, so you have to excuse me at certain times. But anyway, link in description. If you click on that link, you go in there and you buy pins. That is an affiliate link, so we do get a portion of the sale, and that would be greatly appreciated if you decide to do so, and it really does help us out. Every little bit really does help us out, especially these days. So yeah, really would appreciate that. Definitely go check them out, and hopefully end up getting some pins. But anyway, now we're going to look at the researching and buying process of pin trading or pin buying on eBay. So I'm just going to put in Disney pin lot. So you can just put that in and just kind of look around. So viewer discretion is advised. there are some graphic, disgusting images that you are about to see. Yeah, it's bad. So anyway, this is something we really need to talk about. Fake pins, okay? So these first two listings right here, these are scrappers or fake pins, however you want to say it. And obviously they are very cheap, like very cheap. This guy, I would consider this guy a little pricier than a lot of them. So let's click on the listing. My computer might explode looking at this image, but yeah. So here you go. These are all fakes. Yeah, I mean, these actually, in terms of their pictures, they made these look a whole lot better than what they will look like when you get them, if you get them. By the way, please don't get them. Please don't. We don't tolerate that around here. Please don't buy fake pins. I know they're cheap, but they're fake, and that kind of stinks for people who are trading real pins at the parks, and then in hopes of finding other real pins, and it's kind of struggling. Like us, it's pretty rare that we find like even 2 good pins on a pin board, and oftentimes we'll go like there are times where I'm going around Epcot World Showcase and there's not a single authentic pin on those boards in all those countries around World Showcase. And just, I mean, just think about it. Like, you walked all the way around there. That's probably, I don't know. I don't think it's half a mile, but you walked all the way around, all the way around World Showcase. Didn't find a single pin. It kind of feels like a waste of time. So please don't contribute to the already disastrous situation going on in the parks in terms of pin trading. And don't buy these. Don't buy them. So yeah, we're going to look here. Let's see. So currently $10.95. Looks like that's going to be for 5 pins if I'm correct. I'm going to select, let's select 50. So yeah, okay, yeah. So basically, yeah, that's going to kind of be their price. Say you buy 100, that depending on how much you trade on your trips, 100 pins should definitely cover you. And look, I mean, $60.49. Like that's nothing compared to what you'd spend through Disney, or yeah, whatever. But there are definitely ways around that, as I've been showing you throughout this video while we're looking at eBay. So yeah, that's one example. Back here, there's another one. Here's a lot. So this is so that one guy with the Star Wars pins. Here's his Star Wars pin listing. He also has this one, and yeah, these are all authentic. These are pricier. These are nicer pins also. Yeah, these are really nice. Oh man. Oh man. Ooh. Oh man. I really like that Sorcerer Mickey Disney Magic Cruise Line pin. Ooh man. Oh, and there's another one. Disney Fantasy. Ah man. That's an awesome pin right there too. Oh man. These are oof. Ooh man. Ah. Oh, it's about to end. We're actually we're catching the end of this auction. So let's see how this one ends. Okay, the item has ended. Okay, yep. Okay, so as you can see, we had someone push it to about 200 bucks. And then the guy that had it at 200 bucks, he had a window from 200, I believe, up till it looks like $214.83. So someone else hopped in and took it up to $117.33, and they ended up winning the auction at probably the very last second. So yeah, that's kind of how it ends up going with a lot of these lots. These nicer lots. You can find some cheap, just kind of your average trader lots, but with nicer pins like this, the price can really get up there. And even then, that's not that much. That's actually not bad at all. So yeah, good for them there. Let's just take a quick look at this one. This one's about to end. This one's got 10 minutes left. Yeah, these are really nice pins. And at $2 a pin, like, And if you were to use these for traders, awesome. And if not, like these are also really good to just have in your collection. These are, yeah, these are pretty cool pins. I really do like that one there with the numbers. Kind of reminds me of like the Matrix stuff. That one's cool. That one's pretty cool. Love that suitcase one. That one's pretty cool. We do have that one. I know it opens up. I forget what's on the inside. But yeah, so yeah, pretty yeah, that's a pretty good lot at a very good price. So I'm not gonna hop on that. We got plenty of traders right now. Don't need to be buying more, but yeah, that's another example. So so these are fakes. Look at these, fake, disgusting, terrible, fake, hideous pins. So you look at the back of these. That one's definitely fake. You can tell. We got a border. We got insufficient waffling, not running all the way to the edges, stuff like that. Some of these don't look that bad, actually. Like that one doesn't look terrible. That one doesn't look terrible. This one, so you can see right there, you've got a border. If you can kind of see that, you can kind of see where the waffling ends, and then you can actually see like the end of the pin. That's supposed to run all the way to the edge. Or if it doesn't run to the edge, it's supposed to have, you know, kind of a bit of the indentation from where the next Mickey head begins. That one does not. This one literally just abruptly ends before it gets to the edge of the pin. So you don't have a nice smooth runoff like you should. And that's another telltale sign that they are fake. And then this one, definitely fake, doesn't even have the waffle backing. And that looks like a Tsum Tsum, I believe. And those all have the waffle backing. So let's take a look at these. Sorry, picture quality's not great, but it's good enough to tell. These are pins that you see, you see all these on the boards. So they do have a few on here that you don't see as much on the board and that aren't as faked, but are definitely faked. Then you've got some of your standards. So yeah, they're taking pictures of, or they took a picture of pins that you won't see much in your lot if you were to buy these fakes. These are kind of your, you might see like one or two of these in a lot of like 50 or whatever. So they just showed those to kind of, they're kind of using it as a selling point. And you're not going to see a ton of these. I mean, you'll see those for sure. Those, probably those, maybe some of those. Yeah, they do have some real pins in here that you're not gonna get in your lot if you were to buy. These Epcot signs, man, you're probably gonna see like at least 4 of these on every board. They are everywhere. And those popsicles are everywhere too. You can usually tell, after you've been to enough boards, you can kind of tell what you're commonly gonna see on every board. And that's a telltale sign of fakes as well. And then here's another thing, 100% tradable. They all say that. That's another thing. You can, if they say 100% tradable in their title or description of their listing, that's another sign that it's a lot of fake pins. So yeah, we're gonna go back here. Let's try to find a really good example of fakes. Or, well, actually, I mean, you've got plenty of good examples, but let's keep looking here. 25, 50, 100, no dupes. Free sunglasses. Wow. I like that. Let's take a look. Free sunglasses with your lot of fake pins that you should not be buying. Yeah, these are all real. This is a great example of like really like fake bad pins. Like you can just tell coloring's really bad, quality's really bad. Like look at this Tinkerbell. Like her coloring's terrible, but also like you can just see the dips in the paint there. In this Winnie the Pooh, you can see the dips in the paint on that one. You can really see them on this heart, especially from this pin. And yeah, these you see everywhere on the boards. They're bad, they're fake, they're everywhere, and it's a mess. Really, it's a mess. A lot of people, I will say, a lot of people aren't educated on the whole, real from fake pin thing. And I'm gonna make another video just truly going like really in depth on spotting fakes and trying to just distinguish between real and fake pins. That won't be covered in today's video, just a future one. Sooner than later for sure, just to kind of help you guys out. But anyway, if it's on eBay, if you're getting like 50 pins for 20 bucks or less, or maybe a touch more, then they're fake. You can't, unfortunately, you can't get real pins at that price anymore, at least. But if you really do your research, really dive in, you can find some for a decent price. And I do have some pins here that I will show you guys that I did get for a pretty good price. And yeah, I just did my research basically. So we're gonna go back here. Let's try to find a lot of good pins at a good price. I'll just hop on here ever so often just on my computer, on my phone, just type in Disney trading pin lot or Disney pin lot or whatever, and I'll just kind of just scroll around till I find, you know, find some pins. Let's just open this one real quick. It's a little pricier, but the pins look really nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, these are really nice pins. That one's cool. Really like that Epcot one. So yeah, they got a lot of Epcot in here. Oh, that's sick right there. And sometimes you find a pin lot where like there are 1 or 2 pins that you want, that you would be willing to buy the lot for just to have. And if this were a little cheaper, it's not expensive by any means, but if it were a little lower, I would buy it just to have this pin here. A lot of Epcot pins. Got some others here. That one's cool. That's a cool one, that Halloween. Yeah. So yeah, those are cool pins. Currently at 76 bucks. Let's see where they started. This one started at 30, so not bad. But anyway, I don't need them, so we're gonna keep looking. You just gotta hop on and you just gotta scroll around. This one person, Silver 1828, they've got tons of lots of pins, and they're all on this hexagonal cork board here. As you can see, I think I've pretty much only clicked on their listings when I've seen real pins. Oh, here we go. So, see these plastic bags that these pins are in? Just take a look. See that red line right there on these little plastic bags? If your pins come in little plastic bags with red lines, 99.99999% of the time, they're fake. So yeah, I just wanted to look at that real quick, but yeah, so try to avoid that if you can. Looks like they do possibly, sometimes you can't tell. I need to see better pictures, but it looks like there are a few authentic pins in there. I've never even seen that one. That one might be authentic. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. Need to look at that one closer. But yeah, they'll mix a couple. They might mix a couple real ones in just to make, I don't know, just so they're not selling 100% fakes, but at the same time, it's still pretty much fakes. So these aren't bad. There are definitely some fakes in there, but these are actually okay. These actually aren't bad. This lot of Chippendale pins is actually not bad. Yeah, those are pretty much always fake. These are 2 different colors, which sometimes they run. Sometimes the runs are different. It's like you'll get slightly different colored pins, but I'm assuming one of the 2 of those, if not both, are fake. These diaper pins, pretty much 90% fake. But anyway, there are some good ones in there. So at 41 bucks, that's actually not bad. And then let's take a look where we start. We start at 10 bucks, we're up to 41. So we're up to 41 because you're getting a decent number of pins, but there are also some authentic ones. So yeah, just you guys just gotta hop on eBay, type in Disney trading pin lot, whatever, and yeah, you'll be able to just kind of scroll around and see everything, and yeah, just be able to go from there. And then on occasion, just one thing that I'll touch on. On occasion, you will see a lot. Someone's like selling like their whole lot, basically. And that's what's going on right here, ish, or at least 200 of their pins, or pins that they inherited or something. So yeah. So yeah, they've got a lot in here. It's $1,000. I mean, if you've got the money to spend, then by all means. I do not, so I will not be buying these. But yeah, $1,000 for 200 pins, and yeah. So I don't know. It kind of seems like this is an older collection. At least some of them are. So there are a chance these silhouettes are actually authentic. You won't find a single one that's authentic in the parks these days. But I'm seeing a lot that I've never seen before. So there's a chance those are actually authentic, which would be awesome. Those are really cool right there. That's awesome. I love those. So yeah, on occasion you'll run into people selling their old pin lots, and you're gonna find like really nice older pins. Those are always the best. And yeah, and this is one of those situations. That Pirates one's pretty cool. Looks like that one opens up. I wonder what the inside looks like. That one's cool. So yeah, they got a lot of pins here, and they're nice. They are. That one, that's awesome. Got Stormtroopers in the back. Then you got Mickey dressed as a Stormtrooper. He's representing Luke Skywalker. Then you got Minnie Mouse in Leia's dress, representing Leia there. That's cool. Then I saw another one. Oh yeah, that one's cool. Oh yeah, Jedi Training Academy. That's awesome. Love that one. Pretty cool. That's cool too. So yeah, guys, you'll find, as long as you just kind of search around, you'll find good pins, good pin lots and all that stuff. So just do your research, find yourself some pins at a good price, take them to the parks, trade them, keep them if you want to keep them. If you don't, trade them at the parks. Just kind of help spread the good pin karma, so to speak, and just kind of help do your part to help out the community, because it's greatly appreciated. And Ashley and I, and our family, we're doing the best we can, trying to spread the love, and we know other people spreading the love too. And yeah, we're just trying to do our part. But anyway, that's all for that. And we're gonna hop on to the next segment of this video, talking about the current state of pin trading and buying in the parks. So we need to talk about the current pin trading and buying situation at the Disney parks, specifically Walt Disney World, because that's our home park, but also it's going on at Disneyland, and I'm sure it's going on at the international parks to an extent, but they're a lot better when it comes to pin trading and buying and all that stuff. So anyway, I've been talking a lot. All right, so anyway, pin trading at the parks is usually terrible. Let's be real. It's pretty bad. The boards are so littered with fakes, like it's not even funny how many fakes are on these boards. And it's just, it kind of stinks, because like we roll in there with our authentic high quality pins. You got other traders rolling in with their high quality authentic pins, looking to find something, looking to trade on the boards. And a lot more often than not, we're not finding anything at all. Find a couple on occasion, and on some days are better than others, as you all have seen in our videos. Like some days we find, just a few. Some days we find, 20 some. It just kind of depends. I'm not sure what we could necessarily do to stop this, but I will say one thing that has really contributed to the influx of fakes is their price. Let's be real, pin trading is expensive. It's an expensive hobby. It's a very expensive hobby, in fact. So, when you're going to the parks to trade, like, and your little kids want to trade, and And when you're at that age, especially, and just really at any age, let's be real. If you see a pin that you like, even if it's fake, by all means trade for it. I've done that on several occasions. I really like the pin. I had never seen it in its authentic state, so I grabbed the fake. And that's totally fine. It's just the trading fakes back onto the boards that's the issue. And again, a lot of people don't know the difference. And again, I'm going to touch on that in a future video. But yeah, I don't know, it's a problem. And fake pins that you saw in, like, during my eBay section that you saw, they're cheap, you know, less than $1 a pin, sometimes less than 50 cents a pin, just kind of depends. And yeah, they're cheap. So you can buy, your family's going down for a week or so. Okay, let's buy, you know, got 3, 4 kids. Let's buy 100, let's buy 200 pins. Let the kids take them down, trade all they want. And kids love trading. Adults love it too, but kids really love trading. And I love seeing the kids trade pins. It's a lot of fun. I love interacting with the kids too. They love the activity. They love doing it at the parks. And it's a great thing to do outside of rides and shows and character meet and greets and eating and all that stuff. It's a big part of our park days. And I know it is for a lot of other people too. So with that being said, yeah, it's cheaper to buy these fake pins, but it's also it also makes the quality of pin trading decrease. Back in pin trading's early days, like, it was nothing but real pins. It was this big thing that everyone loved to do. People still love to do it, but it was so big and just so just fun, man. It was fun. It still is fun, but it was better. So today, just it's an issue. It's a big issue. I don't know, maybe they do, but I wish Disney had, I guess cast members educated on, you know, identifying real from fake, only allowing the trade of real pins. Because at Disneyland Paris, that's what they do. Like, you're only allowed to trade authentic pins. And there are a couple people that make pin trading videos out in Paris that I watch. One I want to shout out, Disney and Days Out. I believe that's the name of their channel. They're fun to watch. They do pin trading, and they do pin trading events in the parks, stuff like that. And they're a lot of fun to watch. And yeah, you literally, they will deny you if you try to pull out and trade a fake pin. Like, yeah, they will do that. But they don't really have an issue out there. Like, everyone buys and trades real pins. The issue is really here in the States, at Disney World and Disneyland. That's where you're going to see your problems. And yeah, there's really not a whole lot we can do. I really hate to say this, but Disney has kind of contributed to the issue. And that's where the topic of pin prices comes into play. So recently, Disney increased, the price of their pins. And I'm specifically just going to talk about mystery pins, specifically the 5-pin pouches or bags and the 2-pin mystery boxes. So mystery boxes, so you got a box, you get 2 pins in it. I believe those were 20 before the increase, and they're now, or they might have been 21. They're now $23, I believe, $22.99. And then the 5-pin bags, mystery bags, they are now they're now $45, which is kind of crazy to say. $45. And these families, these people, they go and trade. They're looking to buy pins at the parks, and they see those prices. That kind of pushes them away, and that can push them away from the hobby itself, or that can just push them away from buying authentic pins, then they're like, no way I'm spending that. So they hop on eBay, they hop on Amazon, they hop on whatever, and they see trading pins for 50 cents a pin or less. They end up buying those. So for the people that actually know, please don't do that. That's really not helping the situation. For the people that don't know, I understand. It's so expensive, and it's just, I don't know, it's so demoralizing seeing those prices for 45 bucks for 5 pins, 23 bucks for 2 pins. And obviously the fact that they are mystery pins makes them a touch higher in terms of price compared to just random open edition pins, but also at the same time, that's really expensive. Let's be real. I don't know how much it costs Disney to make these pins. Surely not enough to where they need to be charging 45 bucks for 5 pins, but they are, and yeah, that's a problem. So yeah, that's why. So we don't. On occasion, we'll buy direct from Disney. Like if new mystery pins come out, which we're about to touch on, I want to show you guys some of the ones that are going to be coming out fairly soon. If some of those come out we really like, we will buy some, and yeah, we'll keep the ones we like, we'll trade the ones we don't. It kind of offsets, it's fine. But we don't buy those pins to trade at the parks just because they are 45 bucks for 5 pins. You don't need to spend 45 bucks for 5 pins. Trade those 5 pins. So now you've traded $45, and in return, let's say you grabbed so you traded 5, you're getting 5. Let's say 3 of those 5 were fakes. You might not have known, and someone had bought those on eBay for 50 cents. That now you're out a lot of money there. Maybe you don't care, and that's fine, but I'm just saying you're out a lot of money for a little piece of metal. But yeah, and then there are people that they're buying these, fake pins, 50 cents, 40 cents, whatever it may be, going to the parks, they're dropping these fakes and taking the real ones. And they're specifically taking them out of greed. It's not because they like the pin. They're literally just dropping their cheapie for a nice pin that someone had put down on the board beforehand. So yeah, that's an issue. That's kind of the issue. I don't really know how this can be fixed, but yeah, that's kind of the current situation, current problem we got going on at the parks. So yeah, anyway, next I want to talk about some of the new mystery pins coming out. I have pictures on my phone, and I will attach these to the screen in the video. There's some that I specifically want to touch on, and I will start with the trash cans. Love this, absolutely love this mystery set. You've got trash cans here, and they're all different characters. I won't read them all off. I'll just kind of attach the picture, and you guys can take a look, just for sake of time. So yeah, you've got these trash can pins, really cool. I'm gonna love this set, and I'm gonna have every last one of those in my collection, if possible. So yeah, those are really nice. Then moving on, we got a few on this page. So you've got Stitch Attacks Snacks. I assume that's gonna be a pretty popular set. And yeah, they look pretty good. I don't know if I'll be going after many of these. I'll definitely get the Dole Whip because Dole Whips are my favorite Disney snack. And probably go after the pretzel too. I think I see a churro in there. So yeah, there are a few we'll get from there, I assume. And these coffee mugs, they're pretty cool. Some of them look kind of funny in terms of the shape. I feel like they all should have been shaped like a mug, but some of them are actually like taking the shape of like the character's like head. So like for instance, the Bambi and the Caw, and then the Tramp. Yeah, those kind of look a little funny. I would have made the bottom flat to like actually represent like a mug. So like when you set it down, it's actually gonna like sit whereas these, I know they're not real, but these would obviously tip over, and yeah, those are pretty cool. I'll probably get a few of those, not all of them. Powerline for sure. Probably Todd and Copper, Bambi, Tramp, Micah Caw, definitely Cheshire. Maybe Marie, Stitch, Rob. Well, actually, here I am saying most of their names. So yeah. Anyway, next we got a mystery box. It is Princess Pastries. So we got princesses as looks like macaroons, I assume. Could be cakes. But anyway, that one's pretty cool. Then a set I'm going to absolutely love is Disney Ducks. These are awesome. And I cannot wait to go after these, especially got to have Powerline and the Sorcerer Mickey one. Those are going to be my top two for sure. So yeah, and Flounder. So if you look at Flounder looks pretty much like a duck. Then you look at Pluto. Pluto literally looks just like a rubber ducky with some Pluto ears. That's literally what it is. The Baymax one looks pretty cool too. Probably going to go after that. And I'm sure a few others. And then lastly, we have Munchlings Series 4. Initially, I thought they were going to stop after Series 3. But then again, I was like, these things have been so popular that I was like, yeah, they're definitely going to do a Series 4. And here we have them. Series 4 of the Munchlings. And yeah, these are going to be extremely popular. I know these are out in the parks. I don't know if any of the others are, but I know these are out in the parks. And yeah, people are, of course, going crazy for them. So yeah. These Munchlings, they're going to cost you $45. The Disney Ducks, they're going to cost you $45. Character mugs, going to cost you $45. Pastries, looks like they're going to cost you $23, I assume. Stitch, Attack, Snacks. Say that 3 times fast. I can't. Those are going to cost you $45 for 5. These are for 5. Then the trash cans, I assume, are going to come in bags of 5. Those are going to cost you $45. One other set I'd like to touch on real quick is these character earmuffs. Those aren't bad at all. Those might be in little bags where you get one. So there are bags where you get 1 pin. I'm not sure what the price of those is going to be. But yeah, those look pretty cool. And yeah, that's basically it for the pins. So yeah, we covered buying and researching on eBay. We covered current situation of pin trading and buying at the parks. And we covered some of the mystery sets that are going to be coming out in the near future. And lastly, I want to go over the pin mail I got. And yeah, and we will end the video after that. This has gone on much longer than I anticipated, but that usually tends to happen. But anyway, let's go through these pins, and then we will call it a day. All right, so we've got our pin mail section. We have this is its own order here, and then this was 2 other orders that I combined into the same little bubble mailer thing. I'm going to just show these as they're 3 separate lots, and then we'll go over the price of each, and then we'll get to see them all together. All right, so this first lot I ended up getting for $16.75, and it was just over $22, including shipping and tax. And this will be the first pin from that lot. We got Doctor Strange. Next up, we have this Jasmine pin. And by the way, most likely all but maybe one of these is going to be a trader. And then their lot did end up having 2 scrappers in it. It's going to be these 2 here. This is the best looking one of these I've ever seen. These are also 2 pins that you'll commonly see on the boards that are fakes. And I did look closer at both of these. They are scrappers, but that one actually looks pretty similar to the actual real one. And then next up we have this Captain Marvel pin. This one's pretty nice, and it's pretty new. It's got good size, good weight. But again, pretty much all these are just going to be traders. Then next up we have this Ursula pin. This is from that villain Mickey icon pin set. This one's pretty popular too. Then next up we have this Snow Trooper This one's cool. I do like this set. I'm pretty sure it's like a 4-pin lanyard set. And then next up we have this Princess Leia pin. You've got her silhouette there. Then you've got kind of a hologram thing of the plan of attack from episode 4. But anyway, this one says "Stand Strong" on it, and it's a pretty nice pin. So definitely glad to add that one to our trader lot. And then next up we have the Up House from Up, and I love this part, the little bead things as the balloons. But yeah, pretty nice pin there. We're glad to add that to the trader lot. That'll make a good trader, I think. And lastly, from this lot, we have this Grogu pin. This one's really nice. It's also pretty big, and it's in terrific shape. So yeah, that is the first lot, 10 pins, excuse me, for $16.75 is not bad at all. All right, so this next lot cost me 38 bucks, and I think it was about 45 with tax and shipping and all that, which isn't bad for the pins that I got. I think they're really cool. And there were 2 scrappers, or 2 fakes, in the lot. It's going to be these 2 here. But other than that, the pins are authentic and pretty nice. Obviously, these scrappers I'm just going to toss in the trash, but they were in the lot, so I got to show them. Then next up, got Captain Hook and Mr. Smee from that one villain set. I think there's like 7 of them. And then we have the I Know Han Solo from that one scene where Leia says, "I love you." Han says, "I know." I do have both of these. I need to double check that they're both authentic. If the Han's not, then I will add that one because it is authentic. And next up we have this Young Carl pin. This one is pretty cool. We did not have it, so probably going to hang on to it. So yeah, that's a good addition. Then next up we have this 2017 Sorcerer Mickey pin. This one is pretty cool. I don't think I have it. I'm pretty sure, I know I have a 2018 Sorcerer Mickey dated pin, but I don't think I have this 2017. And it is kind of stacked, as you can maybe see. The date 2017 is connected to the rest of the pin. So it's kind of a double pin. And then next up, we've got this pin. I've never seen it before. Chillin' with My Villains. That's a pretty cool pin. And yeah, it's a good size one too. It's in really good shape. I will say pretty much all these pins are in really good shape. Then we got this Scarif Troopers of the Galactic Empire. This one is a pretty cool pin. I do not have it, and actually we have a few Star Wars pins coming up, and I don't have any of them, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Next up, we have this one here. This one's really cool. Another Star Wars pin, and again, it's in great shape. Then next up, we have this Stormtroopers of the Galactic Empire. This one actually goes with the Scarif Troopers pin. Should have shown it right after, but anyway, another good pin in great shape. Next up, another Star Wars pin. We have Death Troopers, the Imperial Guard. This one's really cool, and it does have some Arabesh on the top and bottom there. Kind of hard to see, but it's kind of right there and then right down there. And again, another cool pin in good shape. Then next up, we have this Moana pin. This one is good size, and again, in great shape. The seller did a really good job keeping their pins in good shape. But yeah, that one's pretty good size, good weight, good coloring and everything. So yeah. Then second to last, we have this really cool Genie pin. When I looked at the listing, you're about to see the pin that I really wanted to get from the listing, but this one was right up there with it. It is really cool, and it is kind of a double, so you can sort of see 3-dimensional there. So this is the main part of the pin with Genie on it, and then you've got the lamp kind of placed on top there. And then lastly, because I'm a new dad, we've got this awesome Darth Vader pin. It says, #1 dad in the galaxy. I don't consider myself that, but I had to have this pin. It is awesome. So you've got Darth Vader's helmet there, and then the back is the Death Star. Kind of hard to make out, but you can sort of see it. So yeah, this one is awesome. And it's really, really good size. Obviously, it's pretty heavy too. It's very good quality, and of course, kept in great shape thanks to the seller. So yeah, that lot cost me about $45 with shipping. This one cost me, I think, $22 with shipping. And we have a couple more pins to show from the final lot of pins that I bought. And these cost me about $31 with shipping. So not bad at all. There's only 2 of them, but they're both DSSH pins. Start with this Marie, dressed up as Aurora. This one's really cool. Halloween pins, so you've got the candy corn in the background there. Yeah, these are really nice pins, and they are limited edition LE400, which is really nice. So you can kind of make out there. Yeah, the seller had these at a good price. I usually strike out when we look at the SSH pins. They usually release at random times and times that I'm not able to hop in a queue and queue up for them. And obviously we don't live near Hollywood, so can't just run over there and grab pins. Anyway, and lastly, we've got this Baymax. This one's really cool. I really liked this one, and it was kind of the main reason I went after the 2. I wanted quite a few from this set, and glad I got these 2 at least. And with Halloween coming up, these will make a great addition to our Halloween board. And again, LE400 on the back, you can see that here. And yeah, they are very, very nice pins. We're glad to have them in the collection. All right, let's take a closer look at these. So in total, all these pins, excuse me, cost me about $100. And I'd say that's worth it. Obviously to each their own, but I think that's worth it for the pins I got. And if there's like a pin or 2 that I really want, like that Star Wars one there, and really like these 2, like that genie, and just like all things Star Wars, I usually will maybe bid a little more just so I can hopefully get them. But yeah, anyway, that's everything. Cost me about $100. I think that's a pretty good deal. Nothing crazy, but hey, we got plenty more traders and we got some keepers. So yeah, that's gonna do it from us, guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry that it's been so long since I uploaded, but we're back now. Hopefully, maybe, we shall see. But anyway, yeah, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry this one was really long, but I had a lot to talk about. So anyway, guys, as always, stay safe, tell someone you love them, and keep it magical. I'll see y'all in the next video.